Hey, Mr. Murchison.
Hi.
Can I ask you some questions?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
What's your favorite book? I noticed you were reading something.
Well, I was reading a National Geographic, but I don't know. I like anything that's has a fun plot to it.
What show do you like to binge watch?
Ooh. I guess one of my favorite shows, if I was gonna watch one, was Justified. It's not on anymore, but it's a really fun show.
Do you have something you can't go to sleep without doing?
Oh man. Probably reading.
What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
The first thing I do when I wake up is check on the baby. A lot of these questions are probably going to be somewhat baby focused.
What's the last thing you do before you go to bed?
Read. I go to bed reading every night.
How do you decompress when you get home?
I play with the baby. Sit down on the mats and play with the toys with the baby.
What's the best part about your typical weekend?
Ooh, being able to spend more time with the baby. It's all about him. My son, he's 10 months old.
What's the most annoying thing that has happened today?
I haven't had anything annoying happen today.
What's the best thing that has happened today?
Hopefully, someone learned something.
What does your typical free period entail?
Usually on a planning period, first thing I do is check the news because I'm curious about what's been going on during the day while I've been teaching and haven't been able to check it. And then I plan.
What is one thing you need for a day at school?
This computer.
How long does it take you to plan a lesson?
It depends. It depends on what kind of lesson it is. Sometimes it takes maybe about the same amount of time it takes to teach the lesson. Sometimes they're faster, depending on what we're doing.
How many years have you taught?
This is my 7th year as a teacher.
What's your favorite book to teach?
I don't know. I really like teaching things by Edgar Allan Poe.
What made you want to teach?
I felt like I had to be doing something that made a difference, and I feel like teaching was one of the things that would make a difference.
What was your first job?
My very first job was when I was 15 years old, and I had a job hanging flyers on people's doors. So I'd walk through a neighborhood and I would hang flyers on people's doors.
What was your worst job?
That one.
What is the weirdest thing to happen to you during any shift of any of your jobs?
So that job, I had, so I worked for a guy who was a contractor. He basically had teenagers who would work for him. And sometimes after, at the end of the day when we were done and we had delivered all our flyers, he would take us to a bar and we'd just hang out at a bar while he had some beers and we'd just hang out playing pool and the drunk people were there.
What day is the most stressful day for you?
Most stressful day? I don't know, my birthday maybe?
How do you budget your free time after school?
Well, nowadays it's mostly just spending time with my son, so I try to spend as much time with him as I can, and then I try to get things done while he's asleep.
What's something that comes with being a teacher that people don't know about?
The meetings maybe? We do a lot of meetings.
What is something you anticipate about teaching that hasn't come true?
I think that I probably didn't realize how much time we'd spend working outside of the regular school day.
What are you excited for this school year?
I'm excited for a lot of things. I'm excited for the other clubs that I'm doing. Doing the Ethics Bowl this year. I'm excited for Culture Fest. I'm excited for the field trips that I'm going on this year with the Avid class. A lot of good things happening.
What is your favorite book to read in your own free time?
Well, my most recent favorite book was Black Leopard, Red Wolf by Marlon James.
What was your first word when you were a baby?
I have no idea.
Has your son had his first word?
Yes.
What was it?
It was Dada.
Have you ever
if you want to count that.
Okay, that counts. Have you ever lost a library book?
Yes.
Where were you born?
I was born in New York on Long Island
When did you move to this area?
7 years ago.
What is one vice you wish you could give up?
I think I eat too many fried potato products.
What is one thing you wish other people would stop doing?
Being cruel to each other.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
People telling me what to do.
Giving or receiving presents?
Giving.
What's the best gift you've ever given or received?
My son.
Cooking or being cooked for?
Cooking.
What's the best meal you've ever had?
It's a very difficult question. Any meal where I'm trying something for the first time.
Out to eat or make something?
I'd rather make something.
What's your favorite restaurant in the area?
Med.
What's your least favorite food?
My least favorite food. Man. Mayonnaise.
What's something you wish the Carver students knew about you?
I would say that I would like every student to know that I am always willing to help whenever help is needed.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.